Hi everybody, it's Miss Penny from Marengo-Union Library, and we're here to make another craft. We're sitting super close to the table this time so you can really see what we're making. Today we're making something a little bit tricky. You're going to have to work at this a little bit, and I know you can do it. We made this for the older kids, the youth, because I knew they could do this. So it's going to be super neat. So for all of you kids, and I'm sure all of you that have library cards, we're going to make a holder. We're going to make this nice card holder so you don't lose them. Isn't that great? No, but it's so you don't lose them and so that you can carry it around with you, and when you want to come to the library and check out a book, you'll have your card attached to whatever you're attaching it to. Okay? Let's make it. We're making it out of duct tape too. All right, so let's get this tricky thing figured out, shall we? So you're going to have your directions inside your kit, okay? And I'm going to follow the directions as we're going. I read through them. I even practiced this, and I'm still going to read the directions when I'm showing you, just so I can be sure that we're doing this correctly, okay? So you are going to have in your kit, you're going to have some duct tape, and you're going to have a clear piece of plastic, okay? Look close in your kit so that you can make sure you have this, all right? If you can't find it for some reason, or if it gets lost, just see if you can find, maybe plastic from an old food container or an old a toy. Maybe you got a new toy that has plastic. Use some of that, okay? And you're gonna have a breakaway necklace to hook your library card onto. From home, you'll probably need a ruler. I'm going to use this pretty cool little mat I have. If you have one, if your mom has one, whoever, your dad, whoever, if somebody has one, this would be awesome. If not though, no big deal. If you don't have a mat, grab some wax paper or parchment paper, because it'll be easier to stick your tape to that, and then the tape will come back up whenever you need it. It'll hold your tape for you without ruining it. Okay, but ruler, this, maybe a pencil and scissors. You'll have the duct tape. I did forget one thing. Let me go grab it really fast because it won't take me very long. You're also going to want a hole punch. All right, so if you don't have a hole punch, I'm sure that you can figure out a way to put a hole into this when you're all finished, okay? I'm sure that a big person can help you poke a hole through there, okay? Let's go. All right, first thing we're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take your duct tape and you're gonna cut some pieces out in certain lengths, okay? The first lengths that you need are 4 longer pieces, okay? I already have these pre-cut and measured. These are 4.5 inches. I'm gonna double check, yes. 4.5 inches long. I have 4 of these, okay? You're gonna have 4 of them. And this is where you're gonna wanna use your ruler or your mat, or both, okay? Or if you have the wax paper or the parchment paper, okay? You have to measure. You're gonna be wanting to put, I'm gonna use both just to show you kind of how to use it, okay? So you wanna put you want to take 2 of these pieces, these longer pieces of tape, and overlap them. But the trick is you want to overlap them so that they're only 3 inches wide total. Let me show you really quick, okay? So if I put one here, let's see. I'm going to show you with the mat, and then I can also show you kind of with the ruler, okay? So I have one piece of tape here. Now, when I put that second piece down, I want to put it over this piece, but I don't want it to go further than the 3 because I only want it to be 3 inches wide, okay? So I'm going to take my second long piece and I am going to overlap, but make sure it stays only 3 inches wide. Now, if you're using a ruler, you're going to put your ruler up there, and you're just going to make sure you're only making it 3 inches wide, okay? You are going to do the exact same thing with the other 2 long pieces because you should have had 4 of these. If you were listening to me, you have 4 of these, okay? And we're just going to do that again. We are going to put 1 right there. Good. Now take your second one, the long one, yep, and overlap it. Now when I say overlap, that means you're putting it over on top of, I'm going to put it like this. You're going to put it on top of this one, but you're also measuring up to the 3 because you don't want it to go past the 3, okay? So I'm putting this right there, even with the 3 and on top of the other one. So I'm overlapping them. And there we go. Now I've got my two of these, they're all set. Okay. So then we're gonna flip our pages over and find out what is next. It's all got pictures and everything. And if you need a big person to help you, you can do that. It is okay. Now we're gonna take each one of these, we're gonna pick them up. So if it's on wax paper or parchment paper, pick it up. If it's on this, pick it up. You're gonna flip, if it doesn't stick to you, okay? You're gonna pick them both up. And you want to stick these together, sticky side together, okay? This could be tricky, and you wanna try to make it kind of even too, okay? So stick those together like so. So that now you've got a pretty sturdy piece of duct tape, okay? So now there's no sticky because I stuck the 2 sticky parts together. Okay, whew. You guys staying with me? Oh, I'm sure you can. This is the hardest part is probably the measuring, but I know you can do it, okay? Next thing you're gonna wanna do is you wanna take your plastic that's in there, in your kit, and measure this, okay? Measure this so that it is 3.5 inches, okay? Sorry, 3.5, that doesn't make any sense. 3.5 by 3, so one side should be 3.5, the other should be 3, okay? It's almost a square, but not totally, all right? So measure that so that it's like that. The reason you're measuring it so carefully is because you want it to fit on here in order to make your card holder. Okay, so get that set. When you have that all set, more measuring with the duct tape. Now we're gonna take your duct tape and you're gonna cut 2 pieces that are 4 inches long, okay? Not 4.5, not 5, 4. So take your ruler, find that 4-inch mark, measure your tape and cut 2 pieces that length, okay? I have my 2 pieces right here already cut. When you get that done, now we're going to do this. We're going to take these and lengthwise, that means the long way, no, yes. We're gonna cut it right in half, okay? If you wanna use your ruler to make sure that it's a perfect cut, go ahead. I'm just gonna put it on here so I can kind of mark where I'm cutting to make sure that I'm doing a good cut. And mine's gonna go here and all the way up to here so that I can try and make mine as straight as possible as well. I'm gonna do that with both of them so that when you have this all cut and ready, you should have four thin strips that should all be 4 inches long. Oh, I got them stuck on here, hold on. Okay, so I kind of have little lines here telling me where to cut, and now I'm just gonna cut them. Straight cut. Actually, I don't know about you, but these scissors aren't cutting the best, so I'm just gonna start it and then just do a nice smooth rip. Well, it's not really smooth, but I'm gonna be okay with that, I think. Okay, and we're gonna do that with the other one. All right, this other one I might just go ahead and cut. All right, it's nice, smooth cut. Oh, see, it just doesn't, maybe yours cuts better. Maybe it's my scissors. Okay, I decided I'm going to do this again. Once you get it started, it should kind of cut or rip nice and straight and easy. All right, now I have my 4 narrow strips. Yay, we're getting, anybody picturing yet what this is going to look like? All right, so we're going to take, you have to figure out which side is the narrow side. Remember I said it's not a square. So if you need to, I can pick up my ruler. Use your ruler, figure out which side is the narrow side and which side is not. So you want the side that's 3 inches, okay? For me, that's going to be this side. You're going to take one of your narrow pieces of tape, okay? You're going to put it so that it's half on your plastic, half off. You see how I have that? Half on, half off, okay? We're going to go ahead and do that. Half on, half off. There we go. See, it's on here, but it's also sticking off, okay? All right, then, oh, I see. See, this is why I'm looking at the directions, everybody, okay? And then you're going to fold it over, and if you did half, it should fold over perfectly. I actually didn't because I was gonna see white on one side. If you're really good and you really do half, you will not see. I think I just put that in the same exact spot. Ay, ay, ay. See, I told you this was a little bit tricky. I'm just gonna do the best I can. That's all we can ask for, right? But once you get it on there, you're gonna take it and you're just gonna fold it over. Fold it over the top here and smooth. So it's just like this, okay? Now we have that. We're getting closer. All right, now we're gonna take another strip. Boop. Now we're gonna put this into play, okay? So now we're gonna take our plastic and we're gonna be attaching it, okay? So we wanna, mine's actually a little bit taller. I actually might, I'm debating, should I cut it down? That is the question. Nah, I'll leave it, okay. It didn't tell me to cut it down, so I'm not going to. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is you're gonna take this. Now, I'm gonna go on the bottom here. You're gonna put, again, half on your plastic. Okay, so half on the plastic. The other half is going to, then you wanna get your plastic even. There we go, even it out, even it out. Okay, and then bring it over like so. And then smooth it on down. And it's holding your plastic on the tape now, okay? All right, how is everybody doing? I got some duct tape stuck on my plastic. That's too bad. I bet I can get that off somehow. Okay. Whew, this is tricky. Okay, but look how we're doing. Now in the picture, you're gonna see it has like a pencil kind of like this. I think it's just kind of showing you nothing. Okay. Anyway, take another piece. We're still going, okay? We're gonna put it on this end now. So half on the plastic. There you go. And then the other half. Very good. You guys are paying attention. I love it. We're gonna wrap over to the other side. There we go. Very good. So much closer. Now at this point, I'm still open like this. I still want to close that top up. All right, so let's do this. Now I'm going to take my last piece and we're going to, again, half plastic. And if your plastic was bigger than your duct tape, sorry, you can cut it. I'm leaving mine. But again, we're going to wrap it over the top and we're closed in. So now we have just this one open spot. If you want to take this extra little piece here and maybe just like fold it over a little bit, if you have an extra piece of tape and you want to tape it down so it just kind of looks nicer, you are more than welcome to do that. I am actually going to because, I don't know, mine looks a little sloppy if I don't. So I'm going to try and get just a little tiny piece here. Here we go. And I'm just going to kind of secure it down. Maybe not that piece because I kind of ruined that piece. Usually duct tape tears super nice for me. And this time, maybe because I was trying for too small of a piece, it didn't. So nice. Okay, so I'm just taking this extra piece here and I'm just going to tape it down because just because it was kind of bothering me. There. I'll still need another piece of tape, but see, I just kind of taped it down so that now it's actually I like it because it's kind of smooth now at the edge too. So it kind of smooths it out for you as well. All right. How did everybody do? So here's the thing. All the time I'm telling you guys, send me pictures, send me pictures. I don't think I've gotten pictures. I think one time I got pictures from somebody of a finished project. So it's really hard for me to see how well you're doing and see your cool projects if you don't show me. So really, send some pictures, show me some cool projects. All right, our card thing is done. Now, if you want to do anything else to it, decorate it, color it, add some you know, bejewel it. That's not what you call it, I don't think. But anyway, if that's what you want to do, go ahead, okay? But in the meantime, your card is going to fit right in there. We're not going to lose our library card, right? Because it's in there. We're going to add to this a little bit here. We're going to take our hole punch. We're going to punch a hole, not on the plastic side. Punch it down here, punch it over here on the other side, maybe kind of in the corner. It's going to be a little tough, especially because I reinforced, okay? So, got my little hole in there. That's when you can take this lovely thing. I may have made my hole too small for this lovely thing. Let's find out, or too low. All right, and then stick that, yeah. Okay, I might need to make my hole a little bit higher. Nope, I got it. Oh, good thing about duct tape is it kind of works with you. There you go. Now I have this, and I could just kind of wear it around everywhere. Okay, so when you get this finished, yeah, put it somewhere. Hook it onto your neck. I don't know, hook it on your backpack. Do whatever you want to do with it. But you have it to carry your library card around so it won't get lost. Have so much fun making this. Don't forget to clean up your mess when you're done. Shouldn't be too much of a mess today, okay? You guys have so much fun. I hope you send me pictures. I would be excited to see what they all look like. Bye, everybody.